I promise you one thing. This is gonna be the fucking recap, final recap on this fucking channel for The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 11. This is our fucking final recap. Because apparently, they fucked me over there. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. My God, I'm not answering any fucking questions. Get me back over there.
Welcome to the Man Recaps. This is The Walking Dead, Season 10, Episode 11. The Whisperers have gathered up their mega zombie horde and are ready for a march on Hilltop. This is a cool Whisperer moment. They're creepily whispering their "We are the end of the world" chant. And Negan is fully with them now, right next to Alpha, wearing his very own zombie mask. The Alexandria crew arrives at Hilltop. The ex-Walker Mary really wants to see her nephew, the baby that, was abandoned. Old blacksmith guy's been raising the baby. He and his wife took it in when they abandoned it, and then the Whisperers killed his wife, so he doesn't want her anywhere near it. The new crew is gearing up to go rescue Magna and Connie, but Daryl and Lydia ride in like, "Hey, we just tried. You can't go out there anymore. The hordes are coming." Hilltop argues whether they should stay and fight or evacuate to live another day. Unfortunately, it's a moot point. The roads have been blocked, so they are stranded at Hilltop. No reinforcements can get to them fast enough. It's time to make their last stand. Old blacksmith guy gives a real inspiring speech. More lines than he's had in a while, so I assume he's dying in this battle. Ex-Walker Mary tries to see her nephew, but Alden stops her now. The Whisperers killed his girlfriend Enid too, so he doesn't trust her at all. He has an emotional speech here, more lines than he's had in a while, so I assume he's dying in this battle too. Carol had been hanging out in the woods by herself, feeling guilty about the whole cave collapse fiasco.
I thought the same thing.
Finds her, though. He's been trying to win her back all season, and he's not given up on her. So now with the prospect of their imminent deaths looming, Carol's ready to go for it. Carol and the King get it on, and they are back together. Eugene is still flirting with his radio girlfriend. They made contact a few episodes back, but have still agreed not to tell their respective communities about each other in case, they're secretly evil. They had just agreed to try to set up an in-person meeting when Rosita walks in. She hears a random girl on the radio like, "Hey, who's this?" And unfortunately, that scares Stephanie off. She goes radio silent. Rosita apologizes to Eugene for accidentally cock-blocking him. She's like, "Hey, I feel bad to make it up for you. You can kiss me one time right now." This is what Eugene has always wanted. It's finally happening. But he can't go through with it. He's got a real crush.
By the way, fuck you, show, for doing that. I was really hoping for that kiss to happen.
On Radio Girl. So Eugene tries to win his lady love back by singing a song over the radio waves. And it works. She responds and is like, "Hey, let's meet up 1 week from today." So now Eugene has serious motivation to survive the night.
I got a date.
Daryl and Ezekiel make a pact that if things go bad, one of them will get the kids all out of there no matter what. Then Daryl talks to Judith, who's made a present for him. She has redrawn the missing angel wing on his iconic biker's vest. Yeah, the right wing disappeared sometime during the time jump after Rick left the show. And now she's given him a beautiful blue one to symbolize his whatever. Then it is time for the battle. This is some real Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones stuff right here. We saw them practicing their shield formations way back in episode 1, and finally, they're getting put to use. They built a bunch of obstacles that slow the walkers down, keep them from getting overwhelmed, and then it is zombie killing time! Boom, stab, smash! They're just taking out walkers for an extended period of time. But the Whisperers have a trick up their sleeves. Beta's been collecting tree sap. They slingshot him over like water balloons, getting the sap everywhere. Turns out this tree sap is very flammable, so our gang's in a sticky situation. Earlier, Negan had a talk with Alpha. He's a close advisor to her now, even though he doesn't have a letter for a name yet. They did have sex, so that counts for something. He's like, "Hey, maybe instead of destroying Hilltop completely, we can, make them surrender to us." So now Negan's like, "Hey, I thought we decided not to kill them all and have them join us."
They will. Part of my horde.
Dang, that's hardcore. So our crew has to retreat, fall back behind the walls, but the Whisperers light those on fire too. So things look real bleak for our heroes, and that's where the episode comes to an end. Hit that subscribe button for more of the best.
So there's my final recap. Thank you guys for watching this video. Goodbye.